Blokees just sent over some of their brand new Transformers Build-A-Figures. And because of this, I brought on a special guest, Nate, who is a giant Blokees and Transformers fan. And you've actually done both of these, right?
Yes, I have built Blokees before, and I've been a big fan of them, so getting the opportunity to open some of them up today would be pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about this, let's say.
I am excited too, and it's funny, so we've kind of been buying them a little bit. You've been buying them more than I have.
Yeah.
I have maybe like 3 or 4 in my collection, and then they just reached out one day, and I was like, Nate, you gotta come on the channel. We're opening up a full case of the little mini ones that they have.
So we've been opening the bigger series, but these are the mini series. So more in a similar scale to maybe like a Lego minifigure, but I'm pretty excited. We get 12 blind boxes in this, so pretty excited to see what we get. And they also sent over, drumroll please.
Check this out, everybody. It is a giant Soundwave. Now, I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna build this one. It does say it's 327 pieces, so it's gonna be interesting to get into and actually see what the build process is like.
What I understand, this should have a couple different pieces in it, including some of the cassette, like Transformers, including, I believe, Ratbat, Laserbeak, Ravage, and Rumble or Frenzy. I don't know specifically which one it is. It also should come with a display stand for Soundwave, which is pretty cool. And then I'm pretty sure it has sounds in it as well.
There was something about it. It says magnetic activated sound. So whatever that means, we'll find out what we're building it.
So I think we're going to start off with the mini collector series here. I believe it is called the Defender Series Version 3 Heavy Metal War. So pretty cool. Now, I'm particularly excited about this series because it does include my personal favorite Transformer, Grimlock.
Right.
So we should get one rare in this box, and that'll either probably be a Soundwave or a Grimlock. We're not 100% sure which it will be because they are randomly seeded, but we should get one rare, which I'm pretty excited to see which one that would be.
And it's pretty cool that inside of a case, you're like almost guaranteed one of the rarer ones. I like that. Okay, we are cutting into this for the first time. I think we should open it up like it's actually at a store. I see it's got the little pieces.
I think it should kind of like fold into a little store display, which is always cool.
Let me see if I can slide this thing open here. I gotta be careful with it. I don't want to rip anything. Ah, there we go. Okay,
okay, perfect.
Alrighty, now we've got to rip this front part off.
And I actually forgot to mention this, and I see it on the top. We should get a collector card because we get a full case. So I'm gonna slide it out. I don't want to reveal it yet.
Yeah, well, I'm working on this if you want to slide it out.
And so it's right here. Ooh. I'm not looking on my end, but 1, 2, 3, and it is.
Who did you get?
Oh, it's actually like the full series. Okay, that's pretty cool. I've seen a couple where it's just one particular figure, but it looks like we got Hot Rod, Grimlock, Jazz, Soundwave, like pretty much all the Transformers from the actual set, so that's pretty cool.
And so just like that, everybody, it is an entire case, and there are 12 that we're going to be cracking open, and I guess you want to just grab the first one here?
Yeah, let's see how we do. See how we do here.
Ooh!
They are smaller, so there's a couple different series of like blocky mystery boxes.
Right.
These are the smaller, like kind of more micro minis.
Yes.
But still like same assembly, like it's still a mystery figure that you're gonna build, so still pretty excited to see what Transformer we are gonna get in here. And the nice thing about this is you can get some vehicle modes as well as some robot modes.
See, that
so
I didn't know.
A little bit of a shake-up compared to some of the other blockies. Okay, so let's get into this. I see my bag here, and I think these ones actually have a card in them instead of the normal Pog that some of the other ones have.
Yes, I see my card here.
I see my Pog here. I'm gonna hide it because I can see what it is, but
yeah, I'm not gonna show you guys yet.
Okay.
I saw mine now.
Let's open it and see what we got.
Ooh, I want to make sure these don't fly everywhere, but I got, can you tell by the color?
Is that Sound? Oh, that is Soundwave.
We got Soundwave right off the bat here.
It looks like I got... Ooh. Oh, that's super cool. So I got the Shattered Glass Optimus Prime vehicle mode.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty sick.
Oh, nice.
And now also the vehicle modes do come with a special token. So this one here actually looks like it is Devastator, I think.
And if you guys are wondering too, so the one that you got is a 1 in 12, and I believe the one that I got is also a 1 in 12.
Yeah, we can check.
Oh no, it's a 1 in 24. Soundwave, 1 in 24.
Okay,
sorry, it's a little bit rarer, but I'm excited to build this and see what it looks like. Also, if you guys don't know where the instructions are, it's on the back of the little card they give you to actually show which character it is, so it's super easy.
So I finished building my Shattered Glass Optimus Prime truck mode, and it's also pretty cool. I didn't notice this, but it has the actually like extendable pod that comes out from the top. It's kind of hard to see. You'll see it in the 360, but it is really, really cool and a really like pretty easy build too, I would say. I know Tristan's just finishing up Soundwave,
yes,
but it's pretty sick. But I'm pretty excited to see what other ones we're gonna get in this.
No, we're leaving that in. We're leaving that in. Nate's pretty excited, everybody.
I'm pretty excited. I'm stumbling.
No, you're good. Also, it's funny because it seems like the truck builds, or even the vehicle ones, are maybe a little bit easier.
Yeah, I think they're just a little less pieces, and that's kind of why they throw in the coin, like the collectible coins in these ones, to give it a little more substance. But they're pretty cool. I do like the collectible cards. I don't know about you, but I kind of like them more than the Pogs.
You think so? You took away my instructions.
I did take away your instructions because it is the collectible card and I was looking at it, but they're pretty cool.
Okay, everybody, I've caught up with with Nate here, and I've got my Soundwave done. This is really nice. And take a look at him here. It's got some great detail. Like, I love how it's printed on the front. Like, you don't have to like put a sticker on or anything.
No, 100%.
And I, like you said, with the minifigure scale, I think it's a little bit bigger than that, but it's still, it's about that size for like a good comparison if you're wondering.
All right, I'm gonna go for a little bit off topic here, or off kilter. I'm gonna go this one here, and we're gonna see what we get in.
Now hold on, before you open it. Okay. Who's someone you're hoping for?
Grimlock?
Okay.
I'm looking on the back because I can kind of see the full lineup.
Yeah.
I would really like Skywarp too. That would be pretty sick.
Okay.
One of the Seekers there.
Okay.
So
I'm hoping for a scrapper vehicle.
that would be cool.
That would be
cool.
a neat
Some
one
of the
to see.
Constructicons, yeah.
Yes, I would like that a lot. I know, just like last time, I'm not going to look at the card until after I open it.
Yeah, same thing. I'm going to try to open the parts first and see what I got in here.
Also, I got to get a little ahead of Nate, because it seems like you're better at building these than I am right now.
I think I'm just more experience in general. I wouldn't feel bad about it.
Oh, is this Hot Rod?
This is Hot Rod.
Whoa!
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Oh, that is sick. I love all the colors, too, because his eyes are like a teal.
And I can see what one I got. I'm pretty excited about this one. It looks like it is Jazz. So that is pretty sick.
Okay, so Hot Rod is a 1 in 12, and Jazz is also another 1 in 12, and I guess now, let's get building.
I will say, though, that it is pretty impressive that they were able to maintain, like, the full posability on the smaller figures that they are on, like, the kind of the upscaled ones, or even, like, the Soundwave that we'll build later in the video.
I was going to say, I agree, because I've done the bigger one. Actually, if you want to pull it in, it's right there.
Yeah, we can actually pull in the Starscream, which is a pretty cool one.
And this is one that I got not too long ago. You actually built it for me, because you seem pretty excited about it.
I was over when you pulled it, and I was pretty excited for you, because it's a really, really cool model. Yeah, again, so super posable. The only difference, really, I would say, is there's just more parts in these ones, and they get a little base, but, like, the same posability, which, again, is pretty cool that they were able to keep that in a smaller figure.
Yeah, very similar.
So while Tristan's still finishing up Hot Rod, I was able to complete building Jazz, and it's a pretty sick figure. I love the details on the front for kind of the car front of his chest.
Oh,
the details all over, and the kind of megaphone he comes with as the little accessory is pretty fun, too.
Actually, funny enough, just finished Hot Rod here.
Awesome.
He's got the saw hand, and it does spin,
cool.
too,
Oh, that's
which is
even
really
better.
cool.
I didn't even know they had that on there.
And he's got the blaster in the front there. And then what's this on the back? What does he transform from?
It's kind of the fin on the kind of sports car he's in.
Oh,
yeah.
Right. That would make sense.
Yeah, that's pretty sick that they kept that on there, too. And again, really good, really good detail on there, especially for, like, a smaller figure.
And, like I've said, I love this, no decals. Alrighty, now getting into our third set of figures here, I'm going to go for the middle one again.
Alright, and I think this gives us to around the halfway point, so I'm going to go on the left side here, and we're going to see which one we can get. What do you think we're going to get this time, Tristan?
I kind of want the Brilliant Megatron.
That would be pretty sick. Yeah, the full gold Megatron would be pretty cool. I'm still swinging and see if we can get Skywarp here. Be a pretty cool one. Again, I really like the Seekers and some Decepticons.
Skywarp a lot. That would be cool. Okay, I'm not going to check mine again. I want to look after. Yeah. Kind of, figure it out with whatever pieces come out of the bag here.
Right, let's see. Clean rip.
Oh, hey!
Oh, it looks like it's one of the Constructicons.
I think I got, from the looks of it here, long haul vehicle.
Oh, nice.
Yes, that's what it looks like. So wait, hold on. When it's called just long haul vehicle, do they not have names, or is that just kind of what it is?
No, long haul is a transform. It's one of the Constructicons.
Oh, so it's long haul and then the vehicle version.
It's the vehicle mode, exactly.
Gotcha.
I don't know why they don't specify robot mode, but maybe it's a more just intuitive.
That's kind of just the go-to,
and it looks like the color I got in here, I will be joining you with the Constructicons.
Really?
And it looks like I believe this is Scrapper. So that is pretty cool in there. And
that
we'll
is
take
not
out
bad.
The card.
A pretty good one to get then. We both got vehicles.
Yeah, and it seems like there's 4 vehicles in the set, so we're only really missing, I believe, Mixmaster right now. Which again is, I think, out of all the Constructicons, I think Mixmaster is probably my favorite.
You think so?
Yeah, I think Mixmaster's up there. One of the cooler ones. And of course, Devastator is a pretty sick, figure. You don't get Devastator in the set, but it's cool to get the Constructicons, and you can kind of hopefully collect them all. I know in the earlier series there's also some more Constructicons, so if you go back, you can get more for sure.
Oh, so you can kind of get like all the Constructicons over all of the sets.
Yeah.
It's like a bigger set across the rest of them.
Yeah, exactly.
And well, Nate, while you were chatting that entire time, I actually finished mine.
I was going to say, you beat me, so I'm going to have to finish mine up right here.
I think I've got it. There's one more piece to put in, and then I'll be good. I really like how this looks, and I'm wondering if they have the logo on here. Oh, God, I missed it. It's on the top. I was looking on the front, like on the grill there. It's a little higher up. But either way, that is great. And rolls relatively okay. Actually, you know what? Maybe because my table's a little slippery and how light these guys are. But the wheels, they do work well.
Alright, so I finished building Scrapper, and it is a pretty cool vehicle mode. The bucket kind of goes up and down too, so there's a little movability with it too. Again, the wheels spin on it. But yeah, pretty cool model overall.
Alrighty, we are officially halfway through the case. And I don't know if you guys noticed, we haven't got a double yet. And that's by design.
Which is really cool. in this series. So actually, I was reading on
the next
one. You can go for it. I was reading on the box while I'm grabbing my one here that if you buy a whole case, you don't get any doubles. The cases are seeded so that they know exactly you'll at least get one of every figure and then one rare.
Well, based on the rarities, that's nice. It's a 1 in 12 for everything is the lowest. Some cases will do like a 1 in 6, not Blokees, but just like other mystery things that have opened up, which is fine. But you get a lot of doubles doing that.
Yeah, exactly. So it's pretty cool to see that. Like if I do buy a full case, which I was looking on the website, they're pretty affordable. I believe.
Yeah.
American, they're around $30 to $40 for a case,
which is not bad for 12
pretty
figures.
Good, yeah. So it's good value in my eyes.
Ooh, mine is.
Oh, looks like you got Skywarp.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, that's really sick.
Oh, that is great. Okay, he's a 1 in 12.
Oh boy. Okay.
What'd you get?
We got.
Did you get a rare one?
We got a rare.
Oh!
And it looks like it is the Chrome Grimlock.
Whoa!
Which is really, really cool. So I believe that is 1 in...
Well, it's 5 in 144.
Yeah, so that's pretty sick.
That's pretty sweet.
That's awesome. So I believe I got all the pieces out of there, and we can actually start building this. But it is like fully chrome, too. This is really cool.
That is nice. And yeah, for anybody wondering, I did just get the regular Skywarp. Does the actual card change at all for yours?
I think it looks slightly different.
It looks like they might have added like a bit of shine to the name.
The name has a little chrome on it, and it does say Special Galaxy Type Grimlock under there, too. So, pretty cool. And now I know in the Grimlock, with the kind of special, like the rare in the box, it will have like an enhanced level of printing on it, like a higher level of detail.
That's
and
fun.
I'm already noticing that as building it compared to some of the other figures, like more leg printing and like even printing on like the waist area too.
See, I'm going to be honest here, Nate. We're going to need you on more often when we're talking about these Blokees and Transformers in general.
Yeah, I really can say I thoroughly enjoy doing these, and they're a really, really cool product.
Yeah. No, seriously. I have loved them, and it's funny because they reached out, but we were already buying them in the first place.
Yeah, no, exactly. It kind of just was a perfect match. Like when we found out they had messaged, we're like, oh my goodness, like it's so cool.
Perfect. Coming along here, everybody. Let's see. Oh, yo, well, he's done already. You might as well just chat about yours.
I beat you on this one.
You did.
But this is super cool. So our rare for the box was the Galaxy Series Grimlock. I believe I'm saying that right. Yeah. Special Galaxy Type Grimlock. So it's pretty much like an enhanced chrome. And I'm going to pull the Soundwave off to talk about it, and we'll kind of show it in the 360 here so you guys can see a little closer. But the Grimlock has like a higher detail of leg printing. The waist is printed, which is interesting because the Grimlock in the Blokees, I believe, Series 3, or the Galaxy version Series 3, the little bigger version, which it took me a very long time to pull the robot version, actually comes with his blaster, I believe, and it doesn't come with his sword. So it's cool to get the sword in the mini version.
It's nice that they swapped it up. Like, is that what he does? Do his arms move with it?
They kind of, they use the blasters kind of on their arms, I'm pretty sure. So that's pretty cool. That's a really sick figure.
And it's got the back printing, too. I know you were talking about that a second ago.
Which is pretty cool.
Always clean. I don't know if you have anything else to say about him. I
don't know. I think Skywarp, like, it's tough for me to say because, like, I really like Starscream, but I would say, like, Skywarp is at least my second favorite Seeker. I know that's tough to say, but he's really cool.
Okay, I've already started. Ooh.
You're good. You're good.
Whoa, I already started opening mine, everybody. I couldn't get a sentence out there. But anyways, let's see. Okay, I'm hoping for...
Which one are you hoping for? The ones we got left. I think you're hoping for Megatron.
Let me look here. Shockwave is the one that I really want to build.
That is pretty cool,
because he's glittering. He's kind of clear and translucent.
Yes, he is translucent, which is interesting because I think some of the other rare ones they've had are usually that translucent, but it's cool that...
Ooh! Oh, nice! We got him!
And that is the glittering Shockwave.
Perfect timing on that.
Ooh. Wow, that is pretty sick.
Yes, I am going to have fun getting into this one here.
All right, let's see which one I got here. Wow, and speak of the devil, there is the Golden Megatron.
Wow,
that is pretty sick.
This box just keeps getting better with the way
I was going to say, this is pretty sick.
Gotta get the card out of here. And is it different? Oh, I think I crushed it a little bit.
No.
Oh, no. I was pulling it out of the box and the front folded over. Well, at least I could still read the instructions.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
It is cool on the card, though, so I don't know if the Shockwave is the same, but it does say for Megatron, it does say Brilliant on the side. So it is like a different rare. I don't know if the front of the Shockwave actually says glittering.
This one says just oh no, it does say glittering.
Oh yeah, okay, so that's pretty. So similar to the Grimlock, it shows the kind of rare design if you do pull that figure.
And so I wonder if because this is Series 3, maybe in like an earlier series there was a regular Shockwave.
I think so. Yeah.
I would assume so.
Actually, I think they haven't actually done a regular Shockwave yet. I think it's only the glittering one so far. I think in the next series they might be doing one. That's not confirmed, but I think that's that's maybe to do, but it's cool that we got Shockwave for sure, and it looks really
100%. Cool. I actually think I'm a bigger fan of this than it would be a regular one. Like, there's something unique about him.
No, 100%. And the purple clear looks really, really good. So I have finished the brilliant Megatron, and this is awesome. I was a little skeptical on the gold coming in, because I was like,
that's great.
I like the original Megatron, but no, this looks awesome. And there's some translucent parts in here that are more like a translucent yellow / gold, but the figure looks really nice. The detail is super good on it, good printing, and the arm cannon is really, really cool to see as well.
I got one arm, and then I've got to do, you said there's piping on his back.
Yes, the blaster actually has a tube that runs to the back, similar to the accurate Shockwave from the G1 cartoons.
That would make sense. Alrighty, and just like that, everybody, it is done. Nate, help me out with the pipe there, because I didn't know, because you know better than I would.
Yeah, I'm kind of a Transformers buff.
I was going to say. He's like, oh, it goes right into the arm, and I'm like, where? And he just pops it right in there, so it's perfect. But yeah, this one here, probably some of the most detail because of that in the back.
Yeah, it's cool some of the extra pieces they throw in for the figures. Like, they really haven't skipped out, like, even with, like, Hot Rod's back fin, or, like, on Skywarp with the arm blasters, too.
They're not just, like, a generic version of the actual Transformer. They really do take a lot of time on them. Alrighty, Nate, last round here. And you know what? You might hate me for this one. I'm taking the one closer to you.
Whoa. Okay.
I know.
Okay, so we should have Mixmaster and Shattered Glass Optimus.
Okay.
I want Optimus. I don't know if you're gonna try to battle me and get the same one.
I don't mind building Mixmaster. I'll be good with that, especially because I'll probably still finish after you, even though they're a bit easier to build.
There's a chance.
Let's see. I got Mixmaster.
Yes, you did, because I got Optimus Prime.
Okay,
that
sweet.
Is pretty sick.
Wheels.
I actually have a Shattered Glass Grimlock from the, I believe it is the Hasbro Studio Series, or it's a subline of that, but it's same thing, basically idea, I guess, where they palette swap the character to a more, I guess, Decepticon color, because, like, Optimus in this is, like, purple and kind of a dark navy blue or black, and Grimlock is similar. I think it's, like, purple and orange. And I guess the nice thing about this series is we do get both the vehicle, and the robot form for Optimus. So it's pretty cool that we actually have both, like, off to the side here.
All right, I'm trying to pay attention to what you're talking about, but I'm also having trouble putting this together right now.
All good.
Oh, it's going down. I was reading left to right. I was like, I totally missed a step here. This makes way more sense. I guess he's like a cement truck.
Yeah, exactly.
And this here actually does rotate like a real cement truck would, and he rolls. So, well,
he does roll.
And he rolls. It's the table, guys. I swear, it's a bit slippery, but anyways, it is a nice build. I also leveled the printing on the front.
And I guess last but definitely not least, we have Shattered Glass Optimus Prime.
It's a good one to end on for the box.
It definitely is, and it is a really, really cool figure. The red eyes are really cool, especially the front of the chest where it actually has literally shattered glass on the front is really cool. He comes with his iconic blaster as well, and again, obviously has the same posability and features as the other figures.
Well, now that we're done that, Nate, we still have one more thing that Blokees sent over, and we talked about it at the beginning here. The Action Edition of Soundwave. Now, I don't know how a two-person build is going to go here.
Yeah, we're going to see how we're going to tackle this, but I am pretty excited to get into this.
I guess there is the small characters.
There is, the cassette, like, the cassette formers, cassette tape, I don't know, the chest, I don't know what people call them, but his little side, his minions, I guess, but it's, I'm pretty excited to get into this.
Might be a little bit intimidating.
A little bit overwhelming. There's some bags.
Oh, this is going to be interesting to get into, that's for sure. Ooh, okay, everybody. Oh my gosh. This is like sheet after sheet of just like, pieces that we're going to need to put together. And like we said, it's only 327, so it shouldn't be too bad. It looks a little bit intimidating in the beginning. But the good news is the instructions are very thorough, so this shouldn't be too big of a problem. Or actually, now that I say it, any problem at all. We'll be good.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right. We're just starting the process.
We're just putting them together. We've got a bit of a system going here. Nate is telling me what numbers to pull off the sheets, and then I am grabbing them, and it seems to be pretty decent so far.
Yeah, for sure. And it seems like they're all like kind of like small ball joint connections too, which is pretty cool. It's similar to like the other Blokees models. This is pretty like intuitive and pretty smart and easy to follow along.
I also like how every single piece has a number on it too. It tells you the sheet number and then exactly which one it is on that sheet. Well, everybody, we are 3 sheets done, and if you're wondering, no, none of the big sheets, but hey, we have some here. Look at these. They're all empty. And what do we have done so far, Nate?
We are just about to finish the second arm, I believe.
Okay.
So I think we're doing good. We do have an arm and the waist done.
I was going to say, while you were working on that, I put the other hand together.
So we're tag teaming this. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Okay, so we've reached the critical step where we can finally begin assembly of Soundwave. We've completed the main body components, and now we get to combine them. So I guess we'll just start slowly putting it together here.
And I'm going to say, I kind of like how they make you do it at the end. It feels a little more grand, instead of just like shoving the head on and kind of having like half a body.
It feels rewarding, I would say. You know what I mean? So there we have them after popping a good amount of stuff out.
Pretty
we do
sweet.
Have the base Soundwave completed. We got to do some accessories
Yes.
still. A good start for sure, and we can kind of
see how he stands too.
Absolutely, and I think his weight is good enough that you can kind of pose him in different ways. It's easier with the stand once we kind of build that.
Right.
And the feet are posable enough to kind of do some stuff with him too.
Look at that.
It's pretty cool, and I think the blaster clips into his hand. It
does. That would make sense. Oh, that's nice, because then the fingers don't have to, like, hold it on too tight.
Yeah, it's not the fingers that are really doing the work.
Okay, everybody, we've been doing a little bit of building here, and while Nate is working on... Is this Rumble?
This is Rumble.
Yes. We finished 3 of them that we want to show you. So, I'm going to need names on these ones.
Absolutely. So that is Rat-Bat right there.
Rat-Bat, which is a really cool one, and I love how he looks. I did think he was a little large in the front, but that's got to be what he looks like.
Yeah, and of course, he folds up typically into a cassette to fit the Soundwave.
But yeah, that's a really fun one. I put this one together because it was nice because it was on one page, like one side of each page. So I was able to do Rat-Bat. Nate was doing. Which one were you doing at the time?
I think I was doing Ravage.
Yeah, I think it was Ravage.
Which, speaking of, next
Ravage. Might as well take a look at him here. This is a really great one, and I love that we get so many Transformers for one character.
Yeah, it's really cool in one model kit.
It's pretty sweet. So yeah, this one here's got a little bit of red in it. The mouth does open. All the legs move. Everything on these characters are super opposable, which I think is so nice to see, especially because, like, we're putting these together, then they feel like full-on action figures in the end.
Yeah, it's not like you're just building a model kit, like, oh, I'm going to leave them in one pose. Like, I can take the Soundwave and a lot of these other figures and, like move
really
them
play
around
with them
and, like,
after.
yeah, like, they're very playable, like, which is
the wings move.
Yeah, no, like, Soundwave has... Like, every joint is posable, the fingers, everything. Yeah, Laserbeak's awesome, too.
And if you guys want to see Laserbeak a little bit closer up, he does also come on one of the cassettes.
Yes, there was an option to build it where you could build it kind of differently in one way or the other. We decided to build it where he's kind of, like, carrying the Soundwave. Well,
you put the more detail into it, I figured. Like, why not?
Exactly. It's another thing. Why not use it?
Okay, everybody. I think we are complete. I'm just putting the base together a little bit here because you had to build, like, a claw to actually, like, hook in Soundwave. And then I gotta see, because there's holes on the bottom here, too, to, like, really press him in. There we go. Actually, that was not hard at all.
And the cool thing about the arm on the display stand...
That's why it's good, though.
That's why it's good, is that you can actually use it and raise Soundwave up so he can actually be in, like, more of a flying position. The stand is a little stronger than...
So you might, like, float a little bit above the base if you want him to.
Yes, I highly recommend people picking it up.
Yeah.
Like, this is
and
pretty
you looked it up, too. How much was it again? Like,
I
around,
believe this was around 40 to 50. And again, we can maybe pop the price on screen or something like that. Pretty good value for what you're getting. And yeah, very posable, very displayable. Like, it's a good display model. And of course, I don't think we actually showed him off because we were finishing building him. True. We did also finish building Rumble here, which is pretty cool. The Rumble guns kind of on his arm go up and down too, so you can kind of do some dynamic poses there. A lot of posability as well. There's a couple extra pieces too that you can kind of swap out. Like there's some pieces on Soundwave's forearms you can swap out to have different like panels. Rumble has different drills if you'd like to use those on his hands. There's some good options for changing it up, especially if you think like, oh, I'm getting bored of this, and then, you know, shake up your shelf, or if you're messing around with it, it gives you a couple options for sure. Okay guys, so little update after we finished filming. We forgot to show you the whole action edition part because he does have a sound feature along with lights that if you use the hidden Decepticon block on the stand, which you can pull up, you should touch it to his chest. If I do this right, and the lights in the head turn on, and then if I do it again, I think he's going to say a line. Which is pretty sick. That's pretty cool. I don't know if he's going to say anything else. I think he has a third one. Pretty cool, him saying eject all his Decepticon minions. So overall, pretty cool. We completely forgot about it because the figure was so cool on its own that, you know, it also does light up and have sound.
And well, everybody, with that being said, thank you to Blokees for sending all of this over. And they did also send over another package, so we'll be doing some other stuff in the future that I can't talk about yet because I don't believe it's been released yet. So we've got it kind of early. I'm excited about it.
Be a little hush-hush about it, but it's exciting too. But yeah, definitely thank you to Blokees for sending over these awesome figures and awesome mystery boxes as well. We had a blast putting them together and opening them up.
No, I agree. It was really fun. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great one, and we'll see you tomorrow.